The K-drama quipped his to about the hit of tiny bluff his second wife successfully poisoned and usurped power. The Hae-rin family's business empire has been destroyed. It turns out it was at the moment the chairman affixed his seal. Xianyu suddenly burst into the office. I hope we can seriously consider this project. Because if the voters will cause us problems, then grandfather 6-7 chair will automatically transfer to Yuxi. Mr. Hae-rin thinks his son-in-law has a point. Meanwhile, Yuxi plays it cool. He tries not to invest if the contract is his son today. After all, trust has always been mutual. The chairman lifts his seal. He recalls what the second wife once said. Because this couple is particularly superstitious, a shaman was warned that if anyone interferes, that person is bound to betray. So they must be driven away. The chairman thought of this. He seriously informed Xianyu has let down his granddaughter first. Then he set up a listening device. The data will sabotage the major part of the dead. 3 chances have been used up. Grandfather leaves. Thus, Xianyu was removed from his position as a director. That night, the security team, under the chairman's orders, investigated if there were listening devices in his office electronics. Amid the dispute between the two parties, Hae-rin happened to pass by. She firmly defended Xianyu. When the two left the company, Hae-rin couldn't suppress her doubts. Unknowingly, she thought her husband wanted to escape this hole. He even wrote a divorce agreement. Why is he now chose to stick around to endure this humiliation? It's my choice to be here. Because I want to stay here. Hae-rin looked at Xianyu in shock upon hearing this, just as they walked out of the company's doors, and took Xianyu to a secluded place. She questioned him about why he wanted to leave. What will Hae-rin do after he leaves? Only then did Xianyu speak his true feelings. He never thought about leaving Hae-rin. That's why he clung on and stayed at the company. Then he tried every possible way to stick close to his ex-wife. Actually, his purpose for this visit was to suspect that everything was orchestrated by the second wife. She found out that the second wife not only used someone else's identity, but also spent over 10 years in prison. Moreover, she has a son, who is 34 years old this year. His real name is Xianyu, but Xianyu has been registered as deceased. The next day, Dan's confidant found out that the second wife gave birth to her son in prison, and then sent him to an orphanage Yu once in. This orphanage is located right by the hunting ground. He remembers, the old chairman and the second wife kept him funding that school. So he never went on any others down. Had the hunting grounds learned about the orphanage situation, his wife inadvertently revealed that boy who killed last time is particularly he resembles a child from the orphanage. But incidentally, the situation matches with Yet. They had all been adopted abroad. Along with the evidence Wegno previously had, it can almost be concluded that Yuxi is the second wife's son. At the same time, the old chairman had power of attorney to evade the investigation, deciding the authorization matter. Among its terms, he retained decision-making rights over all medical action, and the principal was indeed the second wife. Little did he know that this decision would cost him his life. The second wife's plan to seize power officially began. It just happened to be the old chairman's birthday, and noticed that her mother's heirloom was being worn by the second wife. She immediately took her to father to demand an explanation. However, her recklessness couldn't match the second wife. This person cried rivers in front of the old chairman. As she removed the ring, she pitifully expressed that she will leave this home. Seeing someone he liked so distressed, the old chairman continuously cursed his daughter as crazy and can't stand it. In front of their father, she grabbed the second wife's hair in frustration. Let her go! Ultimately, the end was thrown out by the old chairman. She quickly handed over the second wife's hair, an iron used by Yan to her trusted confidant. It turned out that Yan intentionally assaulted the second wife. Her goal was to obtain their DNA for testing. On the other side, the sister-in-law fled abroad after being paid off. Meanwhile, the birthday party was still in full swing. It wasn't until the end that the brother-in-law realized his wife was missing. At the same time, the DNA test results finally came out. Xianyu immediately called the old chairman to inform him that the second wife is Xianyu's mother. That 9-6 has already been transferred to them. The old man was left gasping for breath after hearing this. The second wife revealed her true colors when the time was right. You don't feel well, do you? It must be like this. This medicine will do that to you. Heard that if it touches the respiratory organ, after 10 minutes, it will gradually paralyze you. It really is like that. It turned out that the old chairman loved to touch his nose while playing chess. So the second wife poisoned the chess pieces to get advantage of that. However, she revealed there's no need to worry too much, because the power of attorney states only if the old chairman is in a state of coma can she be his legal guardian. So please ensure you conform to the household, lie in hospital bed for 3 to 4 months before dying. At this point, the second wife's power grab plan was perfectly successful. The once thriving Queen's faction collapsed overnight. But no one knows where the Tekun family went. That night, Wegno drove a van back to the countryside. Along with him was the Hae-rin family. What story will unfold next?